Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Day in History, our nightly look back at a specific day in history, where we take a look back at the events of a day, the historic context in which those events took place, and the historic ramifications of those events. We also take a look at some people that were born on that day and some people that died on that day. Please, if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, the bell notification icon to be alerted anytime I post new content, and tell a friend. And without any further ado, this day in history, April the 16th. And on this day, in 1943, in Basel, Switzerland, Dr. Albert Hoffman, a Swiss chemist, discovered LSD 25. He accidentally consumed the drug he had created in 1938. After taking the drug, Dr. Hoffman was disturbed by unusual sensations and hallucinations. 2 days later, after intentionally taking the drug again to confirm it had caused this strange and physical mental state, Dr. Hoffman published a report announcing his discovery, and so LSD made its entry into the world as a hallucinogenic drug. Widespread use of the mind-expanding drug did not begin until the 60s, when countercultural figures publicly expounded upon the benefits of using LSD as a recreational drug. The manufacture, sale, and possession and use of LSD were made illegal in the United States in 1966. Some births that occurred on this day. In 1947, in New York City, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was born. Abdul-Jabbar is a 20-season NBA veteran. He was a 19-time All-Star, which is a record, a 15-time All-NBA player, an 11-time NBA All-Defensive Team, a 6-time Most Valuable Player, also a record, a 6-time NBA champion as a player, and a 2-time champion as a coach. In 1996, he was voted as one of the 50 greatest NBA players of all time. He is the all-time leader in points scored, field goals made, and wins. In 2016, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Obama. And there are many players that say Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest player of all time. He played college ball at UCLA when he was known as Lou Alcindor. He changed his name after converting to Islam. Some deaths that occurred on this day. Ruth Fertel died in 2002 at the age of 75 in New Orleans, Louisiana. She is the founder of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Miss Fertel graduated from high school at the age of 15 and Louisiana State University at 19. In 1965, she read a classified ad about a steakhouse for sale. The restaurant had originally opened on the day she was born. She saw this as an omen. Her restaurant was an instant hit. She hired single mothers to staff her restaurants because they were dependable and hardworking. And for a time, she was the only upscale New Orleans restaurant with an all-female waitstaff. And of course, today, Mrs. Fertel's Steakhouse is widely known for its upscale dining franchises that are across the country. I've never eaten at a Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, always wanted to. I hear it's delicious, but it is pricey. So when all of the coronavirus measures are over and social distancing, when all of these are over, I plan to patronize the local Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in my area in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So, and I did not know The story of the founding of Ruth's Crisp until I did the research tonight. Mrs. Fertel was also a huge supporter of philanthropy before and after her death. So that is always a good thing to read about those who are successful in life financially, that they feel an obligation to give back to the communities that give them so much. It's always very uplifting to read about that. And that is all for tonight. I hope you all have a great day tomorrow, and I'll see you back here then.